It is 6 p.m. The air is crisp. You've just refreshed your drink and you are waiting for a friend. You look at the clock. It's now 6:15. You check your phone. Nothing. It is now 6:43. You receive the sacred text, the "just leaving now" text. And here is the thing about human psychology. When a chronically late person says, "I'm leaving now," what they are actually saying is, "I have identified the general location of my trousers, and I am currently willing them onto my legs using the power of my mind." If you do not have a person like this in your life, I have some terrible news for you. You are the person like this. Welcome to the club. We have jackets, but we forgot them at the dry cleaner. Again. Now, society wants you to believe that lateness is just disrespect, that it's a simple equation of poor planning plus bad manners equals you being mad at me. But that is surface-level thinking. That is what someone who has never dissected a human brain thinks. The truth is far more interesting. The truth is, there isn't just one type of late person. There are three distinct psychological profiles that live inside the bodies of people who view a 7 p.m. dinner reservation as a vague historical suggestion. Understanding these three archetypes isn't just about forgiving your flaky friends. It's about understanding the weird, messy, and often delusional software we are all running on. Let's draw the first one. Archetype number 1, the magical architect. This person is not malicious. In fact, they are an optimist, a delusional, reality-bending optimist. They are standing in their bathroom at 7:52 a.m., and they need to be at work at 8 a.m. The drive is 15 minutes. In their mind, they have already subtracted the boring parts of reality. They genuinely believe they can teleport through traffic, that parking spots materialize for them, and that they can run 6 blocks in dress shoes in the same time it takes an Olympic sprinter to run a 100-meter dash. Psychologists call this the planning fallacy. It's our tendency to underestimate how long a task will take, even though we have failed at this exact task 400 times before. The magical architect's brain doesn't process memory, it processes hope. Every single day is a fresh canvas where the laws of time and space do not apply. Their catchphrase, "I don't know what happened, I left with plenty of time." They believe this. They are the main character of a movie where traffic doesn't exist. But let's talk about archetype number 2. This one is darker, more interesting. I call this one the shadow ducker. The shadow ducker isn't late because they can't tell time. They are late because their subconscious has hijacked the car and is driving it in the opposite direction. This person said yes to a party 3 weeks ago, but now it's 6 p.m. The party is at 7, and suddenly they are hit by a wave of exhaustion they have never felt before. Suddenly, they need to alphabetize their spice rack. Suddenly, they remember an email they must reply to immediately. It's not a conscious choice. It is an avoidance response. It's anxiety wearing a trench coat and pretending to be poor time management. Silence, letting the image speak. If you are always late to specific things, family gatherings, specific friend groups, work meetings, but you are weirdly on time for the things you actually want to do, like the airport or concert tickets you paid for, yeah, your brain is screaming at you. You aren't late. You are protecting yourself. And finally, we arrive at the most controversial archetype, the one that stings a little. Archetype number 3, the cinematic lead.
Welcome to the cinematic lead. Let's begin the journey.
The cinematic lead is late because the entrance is better that way. They enjoy the energy shift when the door opens. They enjoy the heads turning. They enjoy being the person everyone was waiting for. They would never, ever admit this. If you accused them, they'd be offended. They'd say traffic was bad. And maybe it was. But deep down, in the quiet corners of their ego, there is a psychological concept called perceived social value. It's the unconscious belief that important people don't wait. They are waited for. Making others wait creates a tiny power dynamic. It says, my time is more fluid, more chaotic, more cinematic than yours. It is an emotional payoff. They don't think they are better than you, but their behavior suggests that their arrival is a scene, and scenes need an audience. So, here is your assignment. Look at the clock. Be honest with yourself. Are you the magical architect, bending the space-time continuum to fit your shower? Are you the shadow ducker, using laundry as a shield against social interaction? Or are you the cinematic lead, waiting for the perfect moment to make your grand appearance? Drop your archetype in the comments. This is a judgment-free zone. Unless you're the cinematic lead. I'm kidding. Mostly. If this stick figure analysis made you feel a little too seen, or if you now realize your friend is actually 3 archetypes in a trench coat, hit that subscribe button. We dig into the weird psychology of everyday chaos here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a meeting in 10 minutes. I should probably start getting ready. Actually, looking at the clock, I'm already late. See you in the next one. Probably.